Hey, card game fans. This is your captain speaking here on Captain Clyde's MTG. You like that, card game fans? A little more including. It's inclusion from the legal department. Too soon? Not funny? I don't care. All right, if you ain't got a sense of humor, you shouldn't be watching this channel. Anyway, so we got more leaks for Fractured Crown. I'm excited. I dug up quite a few actually. So I'll keep digging them up and I'll post them when I find them. These are pretty sweet what I've seen, and man, if you're not excited yet, get ready to be from the last video. So here we go. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I need all the help we can get. Help support the channel, and I love you guys. Moving on. So our first leak of the day is Develop Mana. This is a common 3-cost mage spell. It says put a level counter on your champion. Champions get +1 level for each counter on them. From enlightenment comes transcendence. So, I mean, I think there's better things to put level counters on your mage. Um, but if you just need more of them, I mean, I guess there's this. Um, Not real excited about this one, but hey, they all can't be good because then the game would be unbalanced. So don't give me that. All right, next we have Voltic Sphere from the Arcane. So 2-cost action mage spell. Deal 3 damage to target unit. If that unit is an ally, deal 5 damage to it instead. Class bonus, banish this from your graveyard. The next arcane element spell cards you activate this turn cost 1 less to activate. So the cool thing about this, for 2 mana for 3 damage is a lot. Most spells don't do 3 damage for 2. This is a big deal. Doing 5 damage to allies, also amazing. So let me kind of explain that if you're not getting what I'm saying. So the main character and an ally are both units, so you could deal 3 damage to either one of them. The main character is the guy you're playing, like, taking it at somebody's face, who, if you kill them, you win, and the ally can still be on the board. It doesn't matter. But it's 3 damage to them, but if you use it on their ally, it'll deal 5 damage. Because there are a lot of beef allies coming out, and I think this is going to be a good card. Also, the class bonus of being able to banish this card from your graveyard so the next arcane spell costs 1 less. That's almost like floating memory, except for the cards in your hand, and that is amazing. That makes so much more reason why you should play 4 of these. This is a super rare. It's going to be expensive, and I think this is a sweet card, especially for Xander decks. As much as I don't like them. No, I'm kidding. I like all the decks. But this is a card for serious consideration. It's a really sweet super rare. Now, next we have Uther. We have Uther, excuse me. Uther the Illustrious King. I know I'm making fun of it, but I'm not going to lie, this is a sweet card, and God, this art's amazing. 4 cost for a 4/4. It don't get much better than that. Plus, he has Intercept and Vigor. So, let me just break that down for you real quick. So, Intercept means if he's unrested, which means untapped, he can block an attack going to your hero. Vigor means at the end of your turn, you unrest him, which means he's swinging every turn for 4 and taking 1 for the team. Uther is packing heat. Also, on enter, you may rest him. When you do, banish another target non-champion object. This is removal for things like Nullification Charm, Regalia, anything else on the field. Now, on leave, you return the banished object to the owner's control rested, so it's not usable until their next turn. But also get this. You don't have to rest him on the way in. You could just bring him in for 4, punch him in the face, untap him, unrest him, awake him, whatever. 2, you put him in play. You put him in rested. You sacrifice 4 damage. It's not really important at the moment because something on that field's got to go. You do that, he still has Vigor. He gets to untap, and he has Intercept. He gets to block the next turn, buying you a whole turn of not dealing with that artifact if he happens to die on the next turn. This card is an amazing super rare for Luxem and a serious push that Luxem's going to need and has needed to make it competitive. This card is sweet. Next, we have the actual Fractured Crown, the ultra rare. Or unique rare, or whatever. Anyway, Zero cost regalia item. It has champion link. So when it enters the battlefield, you link it to your champion. If the link is broken, you sacrifice this object. You can break that link by changing your champion to something different. Because the way the cards are coming out and the kind of things I'm seeing, you can switch between champions if you want to. It's just a thing, but let's not go there. Because, well, as you've seen, champions come out as mages and warriors. So you may have a mage warrior or just a mage. So if you play this early and then decide you need the other form of your champion, this will be destroyed. But Link Champion's first attack, each turn gets +2 attack. For 0, that's insane. Class bonus, which is warrior, he also gets +2 to his defense. This goes in every deck. This is like the new Regalia Ring that they call the Black Lotus of the format. This, I think, is if that ring, which is played in every deck, that just lets you draw cards for free, is the Black Lotus. This is a Mox Pearl or Mox Loxum, because +2 attack and +2 defense. This means that once you get to Warrior and you're playing Luxum, you put this on the field. Now you don't need weapons to swing, because you always have +2 attack. You just punch him in the face. And if you have a weapon, even better. So this is going to be a very powerful, very expensive card in my opinion. We're talking $40, $50 range, easy. I like it. This card is astoundingly powerful. All right, moving on. Next we have Dematerialize. So this win card for 3 colorless. Return target regalia to its owner's material deck. This kind of mimics some other cards that do that, but doesn't get recycled. This is just the ability for the Wind deck to be able to do that now, that other decks could be able to in other elements. And it's not as good either. It's a weaker version, so we'll see how it plays, although I don't really think it'll see a lot of play. But if it's the only option you got to get something off the field your opponent has, I mean, it does do the job, especially if you're not playing Luxum. Anyway, moving on. Next, we have Parsonet Royal Mage. So 2 for this Wind ally, who's an assassin human for a 1/3, not bad. At level 2, it has stealth, which means it can't be targeted unless the permanent has true sight. Oh, that's what true sight means. You can hit people with stealth. My bad. I knew it was in there somewhere. I forgot to cover it. You can rest this guy, girl, person, maid. Anyway, to glimpse 1, which reveal the top of your deck. You glimpse 1. Sorry. Then you reveal the top of your deck. When you reveal a Wind element card this way, another target ally you control gains stealth until end of turn. Which is cool because that means people can't intercept your stuff. However, intercept isn't a real big thing in combat right now in the game. But that may change as sets come out, so we'll have to wait and see. But still, love the art. Anyway, moving on. Next we have Mark of Fervor. 2-cost Wind card, Phantasmal Tamer spell. Has ally link, so you link it to an ally. If the ally dies, this goes away. Linked ally gets +1 attack, +1 health, and vigor, which means you can swing and then unrest it, awake it, whatever, so you can also block if it has intercept. An amazing card. And just for 2. Like, what more do you want in life? Like, this is just absurd. And who knows, maybe we're going to start getting some cards that have abilities that activate by resting cards that you can do on your opponent's turn. That way you can attack, untap, do your thing. That would be kind of cool. So moving on. Next here we have Bedivere Woodland Overseer. So 3-cost ally, tamer, human, animal. This creature has taunt as long as you control another animal or beast. So class bonus at level 3+. On death, you put a buff counter on each animal and or beast ally you control. Pretty sweet for 3, I'm not going to lie. It's a super rare. This card is pretty amazing. It has taunt, so it keeps you from taking a big hit. Soaking 4 life is soaking 4 life. And if you're level 3 on death, the buff counter is also amazing in Sylphie decks. So, yeah. Great card. Next, we have a common finally. Anthem of Vitality. 2-cost Wind spell. It's a tamer skill harmony action. Target animal or beast gets +3 health and gains Spell Shroud to end of turn. if you have Harmonize, which is, you have Harmony, I think it's a tamer thing. Um, if you've activated a Melody card this turn, put 2 buff counters on an animal or beast ally you control. Seems pretty sweet. Especially if you have to try to break through a line of defenders, which again doesn't happen very often right now. But who knows? If all your creatures have 1 toughness, you might need something like this to break through a line and not losing your allies. So we'll have to wait and see. And it looks like that is all the spoilers for Faction Crown that I've found so far. Thanks a lot for watching. I hope you liked it. Feel free to sound off in the comment section. I haven't played a Tamer yet, so I don't know all the ins and outs. But I do like them. I like Sylphie. Don't get me wrong. The game's new, and I ain't got a whole lot of time. Sorry, guys. But these cards are sweet, and I'm really stoked to see these cards. Man, am I excited. So I hope you guys liked it. Don't forget to subscribe. Until next time, be kind. And as always, I hope to see you across on the game table. Hopefully not taunting my shit.